weird. He hits his self-destruct button at like a public stadium and like, I'm like, what's your reaction?
I'm gonna play Altered Beast. If you want to play, you should play.
Yeah, sure. I'm right here, Russ. Don't worry. I wasn't complaining. I just thought that was interesting. That's all.
Just enough cartoon discourse, please.
Okay, sorry.
I get it.
Live from your blade.
Okay.
I was reading about the weird PC Engine plot.
Okay, you have to press start because I forgot.
Right.
This is a hella old game without like a menu that's easy to access.
Apparently, these guys were demigods according to the PC Engine version that Zeus had kind of a beef with. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I remember if you kick the graves, they don't.
Oof.
Let's give ourselves more lives because I have a feeling that it might be a little tricky if you don't. Now, there's some way to exit the options.
I think it's C.
Let me do it then.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, there's a way to access options. I think. A, B, C, D. Select.
It was much simpler than that. I think you just
Oh,
had
we
to...
should watch that.
Sure.
Yeah, enough. I don't want any more cartoon discs.
But I wasn't saying... I was saying the code was simpler.
Oh, what's the code then?
I remember something like you hold all the buttons or something. And then press start, or something like that. It was something I could do easily as a kid. You hold one of the buttons, and then you press start.
Okay. One of the buttons and press start, huh?
Yeah, maybe it was all of the buttons. Anyway, I wasn't doing this... I meant the code was simpler.
Sure.
Like, it was something I could do as a kid who wouldn't remember.
How did we figure this out? Was it in the manual? Here we go, I got it. Okay, so level normal. We'll give ourselves more health and more credits.
Yeah.
Let's see, and then what is this? Okay. Anyway, you can hit start, so we can start. Yeah.
What was it again?
It's B start. Yeah, it's B start.
Okay, cool. I knew something like that.
And there's another page of this menu that lets you change.
Yeah, I remember that too. It lets you change your transformations.
But I don't know how to do that one off the top of my head anyway.
Yeah, I've used that one before.
Okay, so
I thought it was interesting that the bear only stoned enemies in that bear stage. It makes sense, but it's interesting.
yeah.
In the other stage, they just get destroyed.
Damn it.
It's hard to believe those things are two-headed wolves.
Yeah, they look like, I don't know, pigs or something.
So I remember the PC Engine version had a big plot.
Yeah.
like these guys are supposed to be demigods who are kind of rivals to Zeus, but now he needs them. And Neph is some guy who overthrew Hades and is now trying to go up to Olympus.
Beat Hades? That's weird.
Yeah.
So if you become beasts, you can fight him earlier and then you don't become beasts. Yeah. Okay, so remember this one was all about doing this move. What's the move? This Mega Fire? Shit. The key thing is not to get trapped behind him.
Oh, right, I remember them in the manual. These are all Greek stages, like this stage was the underworld.
Nice. Oh wow. You wasted that guy.
Like
I
this,
like how short this game is.
like this game is the underworld according to the manual.
Interesting.
But yeah, according to the PC Engine plot, Neph overthrew Hades.
I love these little story bits. I don't know what he's doing here. I guess he's capturing the girlfriend. I always thought he was like cutting his arm open. That was what I saw.
Really? I always thought it was clear he was casting a spell on her, or...
I couldn't tell. I thought he was cutting
Like, I think it's foreshadowing her becoming a bird.
Ah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, these guys do not look like they have two heads. This was not a game with good graphics. The Genesis port, anyway.
Yeah.
There's a lot of versions with much better graphics. I guess the arcade version probably.
I know this is by the Altered Beast, Golden Axe team. Speaking of which, I bought that too.
Oh, cool. Oh shit.
It's okay.
That's good.
This is easily the best transformation.
Easily. I mean, flying, being able to fly is incredibly good. Okay, this guy, you go into the center of his eye and you electrocute it.
It took me a while to notice, but in the arcade version at least, there's actually punching the electricity rather than spitting it.
This is the first game I ever beat.
This is so easy.
It's a lot easier than a lot of the other ones, yeah. The arcade version is much harder. I mean, this was a pack-in with the Genesis, so maybe they made it easier than they would normally make a game because
Right.
they didn't need to rely on you.
Yeah, I think he's transforming her. I think.
I always thought he was like taking a shower.
Really?
I mean, I didn't really think very hard about what's happening in these.
Oh, wait, I always thought these were ants, but apparently they're wasps' larvae or something.
Huh. Nice.
I know in the arcade version, when you destroy enemies, sometimes they fly into the screen.
Yeah, the arcade version shows good graphics. Are these guys like half rotted or something?
Yeah, it's hard to see, but there's some sort of demon zombie. Like they're also demonic, but they're also clearly not human, but because they like have a horn, but they're also rotted, and they're called the Grave Master.
Right. Oh no! The health system in this game is notably quite strange. Okay, so this guy...
This is a strange boss.
I forgot what this boss is. This is when you jump inside of him?
Yes!
Yeah, you jump inside of him. Yeah, this is a very strange boss. Oh yeah, your bear spins,
It's so funny. Neff was in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah. It was a brief appearance, right?
Yeah, he was.
He was one of the extras. Oh yeah, he looks really weird, right? He didn't look...
Well, I found out why he was purple in the movie.
Oh.
It's less notable in the Sega Genesis version,
Yeah.
but in the arcade version, when he takes damage, he becomes more and more purple. When he's
Oh
like,
yeah, it was his rhino form. I remember, yeah. Yeah, his rhino form is easily the most iconic.
there's a fan joke that Neff encountered a lot of traffic that day, and that's why it's purple.
Because he got hit a lot or something?
Yeah, he was angry when he came to the meeting, so that's why he was on his last.
Gotcha, that makes sense. I was wondering the other day if, like...
Oh, right.
shit.
Speaking of which, his Rhinoform is a weird name, too. Van Vader.
Interesting.
All his little forms of names.
I was wondering the other day if people, like how buff normal people would be, like before steroids and stuff, right? Because I feel like a lot of our conceptions of what buff people look like is based off of like the this guy's you should use fireballs against, I think, right?
I think you do this mostly, and
Oh yeah, that's right. This one's a weird one because he doesn't really look like... Yeah, the fireballs to kill the...
well, what I find weird is his little projectiles are mini dragon use.
Oh, I didn't notice that. They're the same sprite as the dragon?
See?
Yeah, you're right. That's cool.
All those little transformations have weird names.
That's funny. Uh-oh.
It's okay.
It's interesting how there's so many different like damage color variations.
Yeah, the purple he was in was this almost dead in the arcade version.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can see Van Vader right there.
Van Vader, that's the name of his form.
Rhino form. I mean, the little rhino statue.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it is fun.
When I first played this level, I thought that was like some dude he'd captured or something like that and turned to stone. That was the story in my head.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if these were all things Neff encountered and kind of
That's true. Like, how did he turn? Now this place always reminded me like the Land of the Dead or something because it's got like human
Oh,
bodies.
oh yeah, this is like Elysium, I think, according to the manual.
Oh right, yeah. It doesn't look like it though. It looks more like a Hades-esque place, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Although it has the creatures kind of look divine. Oh man, this is the hardest enemy for me. I had to. This stage actually has some difficult enemies. Yeah. Man, the arcade version of this is so much harder than this one.
It's still pretty short though.
Yeah. Yeah, people keep on making like, no, we missed the first beast. People keep making versions of these games that are, like really long. Maybe not as long as I imagined, but like, this new Streets of Rage 4 I thought was kind of long.
Well, that's why that had saving though. And Street Rage 3, I always thought that unicorn was female, maybe because of the hair.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have saving, but I kind of like that you could beat them in an afternoon. Is there any difference between this werewolf and the other werewolf? Besides the color.
I think just the color and the way it's. I think its kick is a little shinier, but yeah, it's basically the same.
I guess it's just like a callback to the first form.
Well, I think it's because the werewolf is the most iconic. It may as well be the one you finish the last boss with.
Right.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if like
the enemies in this game in this level are really weird. Like a lot of the enemies in the game are weird, but these ones are.
I wouldn't be surprised if like the stuff Neff turns into. It's kind of one of those things where he kills someone and he takes like their fighting spirit.
I would not be surprised. Yeah. Especially because it's about the underworld, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Rhino is really hard to beat. I don't remember. I think maybe you.
I remember.
This is the first boss. It's actually hard.
You beat button past him a lot.
Yeah, maybe like in the air when he's not hitting you.
Yeah, I think the air is good. Oof.
Yeah, you just have to be a little cautious, I think. Yeah. He has bigger hitboxes than the other bosses and stuff. I guess you could shoot him too. Do less damage, but.
Yeah, it's becoming purple. In the arcade version, he's way more purple.
That wasn't too bad.
In the arcade version, his final form, one of his final places, he's as purple as Wreck-It Ralph.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he also doesn't look like someone that turned into a kung fu rhino normally. So like maybe that was one of his greatest rivals.
Sure, right. He does not look like someone who turned into a kung fu rival. Like Rhino. I love that, like, she gets with you and you're still a sexy beast. Like,
well,
definitely goals.
They're pretty hot.
Yeah, they are, yeah. Oh man, this is the hardest part of the game, the credits. I was playing King of the Monsters the other day and I was noticing that, like, nobody has, like, their actual regular name. It's always, like, some kind of a weird
pseudonym?
Pseudonym, yeah. Wonder what Team Shinobi is.
Oh, there must be the people who make Shinobi. That's what it's. Some of the.
Oh no, it repeats infinitely. Well.
It's an arcade game.
Yeah. Okay, fuck that.
Or we can play Mystical Fighter, the Kabuki game, or something.
Okay, I'll play Mystical Fighter.
That's very Streets of Rage 1-esque.
Alright, let's do it.
I mean, there's also a hard version.